This game is rated M for mature. Hey there everybody, redxparasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Bayonetta. In last episode, we finished Chapter 6, which involved us going through Paradiso a bit. And in this episode, we're going to be taking on the next major boss.
Another LP? Working me to the bone. But no need to pity me. I was bored anyways.
But before we do that, I'm going to stop by the gates of hell, so we can turn in that LP for one, and two, buy some things. Well, probably just one thing.
Made me break a sweat. I gotta give it to my tropical friends. They sure are fun to play around with.
So, for this one,
I brought back a special playmate just for you.
You get Odette. So Odette are a pair of ice skates. And as you would imagine, you can only equip them on your feet. So they're pretty good in terms of they're fast and they have a decent damage output. There is one quirk to them, however. They change how your movement is on the ground. So you'll actually skate around on them, which is kind of cool. But it also makes your movement a little bit more slippery. So while I do kind of like them, they can be a bit annoying at times just because you might move around more than you want to. But in any case, let's start Chapter 7 here. The Cardinal Virtue of Temperance.
Still cool. Bayonetta.
I feel like a fucking celebrity in this town. See that? Everyone rushes at me like crazed fans. They still haven't figured out that I don't give autographs. I'm not much for the talkative types. How about we have a little fun instead? You did plan on having fun with me, right? There'll be plenty of time for pillow talk afterwards.
Okay, so say hello to Temperance. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to recommend for the beginning part of this fight, use a weapon that you can do the hold and fire with, because there are going to be a lot of times where you won't be able to damage it physically, but you can, obviously still shoot it. So the theme here is called In Foregoing Pleasures, which is very much in line with what the Cardinal Virtue of Temperance is about. And I forgot to mention the theme for Fortitudo, actually, which feel kind of remiss doing now because it's one of my favorite boss themes. But in this case, oops. So it has a number of different attacks, a lot of which involve shooting things at you. Now, in that case, there is a special kind of reaction command that you can get if it tries to punch you like that. Now, once you get to this swirling punch, that's when you're going to need to evade it by pressing X and A together, and we're going to rip off one of its arms. So just keep attacking this joint here. There are two types of attacks that it can do to try to hurt you there. One were those kind of spear-like things that it launched at you. Another one is kind of this explosion attack, which I find the harder of the two to dodge. So we'll probably see that at some point because we'll be dealing with, more than one of those. Once you take off one of its arms, it will kind of change up its attack pattern some. It will start attacking you with its face. So one of the attacks is spitting out those kind of like ghostly snake things. I don't really know the best way to describe them. So there we go. You'll have to jump to solid land sometimes as well, but other than that, just keep wailing on the arm here. So we got another one. So just keep jumping until you find something. And of course, there are situations here where, the combo drops and there's really not much you can do. So I think we're getting close. There we go. There's the second one. So same kind of procedure for this one. Just get to the joint here. Ah, dang it. I thought I dodged that one. It's actually doing really well in it so far. So there's that kind of explosion attack. That's all you're going to have to deal with when you're working on taking those off. So I think we have a new summon here. This is Hecaton Care, which in Greek basically translates to oop, thought I got that, but basically means 6 hands. So this track here, I don't know if I pointed it out yet. It's called Climactic Battle. Also pretty good, and man, I'm really not good at getting the timing on those, which, of course, that's the only one that it's done, for a while. So what we're doing here is destroying these 3 things that are protecting the face there. So there's a barrier that, we can't attack through at the moment, but now that we've destroyed all of them, it's free game for us. So the phase will have some of the same attacks that it did before. So it has this attack where it launches things at you. There's also the there's kind of snakes, and then it also launches things at you with your eyes. With those ones where it's kind of launching things quickly at you, just keep dodging, basically. As long as you maintain it, you won't get hurt. And you can actually sneak in, like, quick attacks in between them as well. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Just, keep dishing out damage. all things considered, that actually went pretty well. And oof, that is not a pretty face.
Let me give you back your toy, then. Bugger. And I didn't make any time for pillow talk.
So, gold is to be expected, I think. Got platinums on the combo in time, but took some damage, so that's how it usually goes. But now we are maybe about a little under 13 minutes into it. So now I'm deliberating, do I want to start the next chapter or not? It's, of course, the very important question. Alright. You are very easy to get, so... Oop. I'll make sure that I get you, and I am very bad at this. That went downhill very fast. And, you know, definitely not because I was being impulsive. Okay, so you can stop by the gates of hell. They certainly have plenty of halos for it. But what I'm thinking at this point is, if I try to start the next one, I'm probably not going to be able to finish that chapter.
Take care of my babies, will you? Some people may have a thing for the 45s, but to me, these are the real works of art.
So I think if I end the episode after this and then just start that one next time, then I might be able to finish that all in one video or one part. So I think that's what I'll go for. Now that we have bought all of the techniques, I'm going to start working on getting the extra moon pearls. Here, starting with this one. So that will be what our goal is for buying. Now that we have all the hearts, we have all the techniques from the shop. So, thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Bayonetta. I've been redxparasite, signing out.